One of the year's most anticipated movies, Christopher Nolan's Tenet, has been delayed for a third time, no longer expecting to come out in August. This hit, starring John David Washington and Robert Pattinson, it might be coming to streaming. Could that be the case? We're going to address that and more on this episode of the Streaming War Report. Welcome to Stream Chill. Give us a subscribe for great list videos, the latest news in Hollywood and streaming, and some of the dopest interviews on the net. Don't forget to turn on your notifications. Now let's go. Earlier today, Warner Bros. Announced that the August 12th release of Christopher Nolan's Tenet has been delayed indefinitely due to the ongoing pandemic and surge in cases here in the United States. This is a $200 million film that is no longer expected to get a conventional release. Instead, Warner Bros. Will open the film up overseas, and then in the next couple of days, they'll announce what they're going to be doing here in the States. The film was originally slated to be released on July 17th. Then it was moved to July 31st. Then it was moved again to August 12th. It's kind of like, you know how when someone wants to pay you, but they're never going to pay you, but they keep saying they're going to pay you? It's kind of just like that. The Warner Brothers chairman, Toby Emmerich, he hinted at plans they still hope to put this movie out in theaters. He said the following. He said their goal throughout this process is to ensure the highest level of success for their films. They also still want to help support the theater industry, which so desperately needs it. This is a totally original Christopher Nolan idea, and it's dependent on a mind-blowing theater experience. But now they're no longer treating Tenet like a traditional global day-to-date release, and the upcoming marketing and distribution plans will reflect that. Normally what happens is a movie like this will be released at the same time all over the world, but due to the pandemic and current situations, that the studios are starting to rethink this. The Hollywood Reporter suggested that WB is still planning to do like a rolling launch for this film, but I find it hard to believe that they can do that with their very own streaming platform, HBO Max, just recently launched. I feel like this could be a great way for them to get a lot of customers on the app. This movie has been super anticipated. I've been dying to see it since the trailer first came out. I'm willing to pay money to get this on my TV screen. I have a big screen television for a reason. I'm willing to pay more money for theater quality sound just to watch this movie the way it's supposed to be watched. Also, this movie isn't like other movies that hit VOD earlier this year. This one, people have actually been waiting for. So I feel like if they put this on a VOD experience, this has the opportunity to be one of the first truly VOD blockbusters ever. Who couldn't imagine buying this? We've watched everything on television. Those of us who've been staying in the house, those of us who have been going out, need a reason to stay in the house. And this could give them that. I think if they really want to be groundbreaking, putting this movie on HBO Max is the smart thing to do. Why? Because money. Normally what they do when they put a movie in the theaters is they split the revenue with the theater. But in this case, if they're putting on their own platform, they get all the money. Even if they don't get the same amount of people to go see this, they'll still be making more money because all of it goes into their pockets. How can they not see this? If I'm the HBO Max head, I'm begging WB to let me put this on my platform. I know a lot of people and a lot of studios are scared to hurt the theaters, but I don't think this actually does. I think this actually opens up the door for true cinema lovers to go see the movie twice. Because going to the movies is about the experience. That's why we pay the extra money for IMAX. That's why we pay the extra money for 3D. There's nothing like going to the theater on a summer's day and watching a great film on the big screen with great studio sound and feeling the energy. I understand you can't get that at home, but there's also nothing like watching a movie with your family in front of the TV in the comfort of your living room at home. I think this gives us the opportunity to do two things with one piece of art, and I think it's smart to put this on streaming. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Warner Brothers should put this on HBO Max or just put it on pause and release it in the theaters? I'm leaning towards HBO Max because I'm still gonna go see it in the theaters. It's like being a kid on Christmas morning. You get to open up your presents even though you already know what you got. But leave me a comment down below. Let's have a comment and exchange and talk about this thing. Is Tenet being released a good thing or a bad thing? Could it end up on streaming? Till next time, peace.